What is up, guys? It is your boy MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at battle 100 of the Fatal Tower, and it looks like this is going to be our last battle for the Fatal Tower, as it will be ending soon.
Hey, listen.
I actually just got off of the phone with one of my best friends from Florida, and what a relief, man. Guys, I don't really talk about stuff like this much. I'll show you guys a quick glimpse of my equipment real quick, but I don't really talk about stuff like this too much. I know I'm probably under the gun as far as time right now, but you guys know the deal. We're gonna try to let Liu Kang do all the work. Johnny's gonna brutality. Freddy's gonna be our backup damage, even though I feel like we should probably make Freddy primary damage again. But this is just battle 100, so not too worried about that. Let's take ourselves out of auto. I just got off with a friend with one of my best friends from Florida. Such a great friend, man. I needed it so much, guys. I know I don't talk about stuff like this in my content much, but maybe I need to. You know, maybe there's other people dealing with things behind the scenes, and maybe, you know, hearing other people talk about it can be cathartic for them or just help them. And, you know, sometimes the only way you can reach people is through your content, and sometimes people, you know, don't want to talk about certain things or mention it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, I've been going through a lot in the last month and a half. You know, I have had crippling anxiety that I've been dealing with, and I haven't spoken about it in any of my content or in any of my live streams on Twitch. I've just kind of been trying to deal with it, but it's become so overbearing lately, especially as I'm trying to find a job and I'm working these overnight shifts that are just really tiring me out. Everything has just become extremely difficult. You know, everything has become
I'm simply too fast.
very difficult, and it's not easy to work and create content, and happy content, joyful content, when you are going through like a really tough time. You know, a really tough time. You know, working through pain is one of the hardest things in the world. It's so difficult. You know, imagine, right? And I want you guys to just understand this. Like, imagine feeling like absolute shit, like feeling your worst, and then somebody walking up to you and saying, "Tell me a joke." And it's like, I can't tell you a joke. I'm not smiling myself, you know, like, I'm not very happy right now. I'm going through a really difficult time, but you want me to tell you a joke. So that's kind of how I felt now for, you know, a solid month and a half. And it's been really difficult, but I've been trying to truck through. And I can't explain how good it felt to talk to like one of my childhood friends. He's my oldest living friend. It's actually funny. One of my mods in Discord, probably taken, we did a pack opening for him on his account, a viewer pack opening. I went out to Florida to visit my friend, and me and him were supposed to get together and hang out, and he dissed me and completely played me. But we were supposed to hang out, and I wanted him to meet my friend because, like, this is my oldest living friend. It's the oldest friend that I have left, and, you know, we're only getting older, but man, sometimes those childhood friendships are everything, you know. I have been so stressed out and mentally defeated, if I'm honest. You know, I have been mentally defeated now for a solid month and a half, and being able to just talk to my boy and, you know, just vent to him and just bounce off of him, it's crazy because he was going through similar feelings, you know. He was just telling me how he almost quit his job last night because of how stressed out he was, and sometimes it's just too much, it's overbearing. And you know, these are real life problems. Like, I know, like, people don't watch gaming content to hear reality, but like, reality is reality. And I think a lot of people forget that content creators are real people. You know, like, it's so easy to forget that a content creator is a real person with a real life and real relationships and real friendships and real jobs. And, you know, a lot of people put so much pressure on content creators, like, oh, play this, like, oh, you didn't upload yesterday, oh, why was your upload so late, and this, that, and the third. But it's like, content creators are real people. You know, we are real people. You know, I'll never forget getting comments around Thanksgiving about like why I missed uploads. It's like, it's Thanksgiving. I'm with my family. You know, like, I'm still a real person that has, you know, a life outside of content, and sometimes you need time for yourself, and sometimes people don't remember that. Sometimes people don't remember that creators are real people, but we're all real people going through real struggles, and some of us are fighting our own demons. Some people in the comment section right now may be dealing with some of the things I'm dealing with, but we would never know because we don't talk about that. We just talk about the game. But it's crazy because when I started content creation, I wanted to talk more about real life issues and real things, you know? Like, I've never wanted my content, and I've repeated this dozens of times through my career, you know, on both Twitch and YouTube. I never want my content to be about a game, ever. When I know I'm like failing or not creating my best content is when the content is all about the game. And I've only been able to talk about the game lately. You know, like I said, I've only been able to talk about the game so much because it's been hard to talk about real life because it hasn't been a good time, you know? But I never want my content to be about one game. Like, if you guys have gone through my channel, which I've always encouraged you guys to do, there's over 25 games on my channel. You know, games will come and go. Some games will die. Some games will get boring, and some games will never get patched by devs to be better to their communities. But I never want my content to be about one thing or one game. Like, I want my content to be about my conversational quality, you know, what I bring to the games that I play and what I bring as far as my entertainment value. And so maybe this is entertainment for some, maybe this is cathartic for others, but I felt like I really needed to have an episode like this where I just kind of have a heart-to-heart with my community about, you know, real life problems, real life struggles, and how hard it is to work through pain and how hard it is to continue to work and create through those things. Like I said, this is not supposed to be a doom and gloom episode. It's just supposed to be, you know, real talk at the end of the day. And yeah, guys, you know, if you're going through things, just understand, like, you know, life will pick up and get better. I've seen so many creators get depressed, go through anxiety, suffer from bipolar issues, and, you know, go into very, very dark paths and very, very dark very, very dark paths in life. And I never want that to become me or any of my creator friends or anyone in my community for that matter, you know? So sometimes you need to take time away from yourself, and don't ever be afraid or apologize for doing that. Don't ever apologize for taking the time you need to secure your mental health and get your mind back in the right place. Wherever you think your mind needs to get to be at your best and perform at your best, don't ever apologize for doing what you can to get your mind there, because it's very important that you take care of yourself. Even with your regular jobs, your day jobs, or content creation, whatever it is that you do, you just make sure you put your mental health, your physical health, and your well-being first. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to do those things. And even when you try to work your way through the pain and do those things, it's not going to be your best. It'll never be your best effort because you are not at your best. So you always want to be at your best. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. That being said, final run at Fatal 100, any diamond in the game, and I haven't been too optimistic playing this game lately. This game has felt like nothing but a chore with this tower. This tower has been very frustrating, and honestly, I've just wanted these battles done and over with as quickly as possible. This was a very unfun tower. The Earthrealm tower wasn't as bad, but the Edenian tower was pretty bad as well, you know? So a lot of these towers in the game have made this game very unfun to play and create content for recently. So I'm hoping, you know, we can get back to a really, really, really good, fun place. It is 2022. Brand new year. And I do plan on doing some new things, playing some new games, and adding some more variety to my content. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Battle 100's prize is Classic Reptile. Phenomenal diamond, but a duplicate nonetheless. So once again, you know, duplicates don't make this game too much fun. These towers have started to make the game feel unfun. And I know a lot of you guys in my comment section have reiterated the same things. Some of you guys have mentioned that you guys are thinking about taking a break from the game or just taking a break from things in general. And once again, guys, if that's what you need to do to, you know, get more enjoyment out of life or your gaming in general, do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Do not feel afraid to do that. That's why I've always been very adamantly against 1 hour quests and people that sign on to this game every hour that they're awake and alive to refresh quests. No, this game does not deserve that much of your time. Spend that time talking to loved ones. Spend that time meditating, working out, making yourself something nice and healthy to eat. You know, talking to your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, spending time with your mom, your dad, your family. Do not sit there playing this game or loading up this game for 1 hour every hour that you're awake. It's just not worth that much dedication of your time. This game doesn't care about the player base and the community. You know what I'm saying? The devs do not care about the player base that much. I know you want souls. I know you want souls, but let me tell you, before you open up this game 12 to 14 times per day, just check out the Tapjoy offers during Double Souls weekends and capitalize on some of those offers. You could easily end up with a solid 15 to 30k souls in a 5-minute period, or even just playing another game that you may find enjoyment out of, versus spending every hour you're awake refreshing quests in this game. I know it doesn't take that much time, but it's more time than this game deserves, is the point. This game doesn't deserve that level of dedication from you. Think about how they treat the player base, man. It's rough. It's been a rough go. But nonetheless, guys, like I said, I don't want to be a doom and gloom. I wanted to, you know, just share some of my thoughts with you guys, share what's going on, give you guys an update, and just offer some words of encouragement if there's anyone else out there in my community that is going through things or is silently fighting their battles. A lot of us are silently fighting battles that we never talk about. And sometimes not talking about it eats you up even more inside. So maybe sometimes we need to talk about those types of things more and track our progress and how we're feeling, and you know, just be more uplifting to each other, because sometimes those words do hold weight for other people. So for anyone out there fighting their silent battles, I'm thinking about you guys. I hope things look up for you guys, and I hope you guys find the strength to make it through and keep trucking and keep putting your best foot forwards. Know that brighter days are ahead, and we'll all be good. All right, we're all gonna be okay. We're gonna be good. Sometimes you just need a little bit of time to get things back on track. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know it was something different, but I think it was necessary at the end of the day. All right, so subscribe for more MK Mobile content. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.